promises.
Michael, it's time to wake up, sweet boy. Oh, my sweet boy, why don't you wake up for me? Come on, little guy. Oh, me, damn it. Michael, I said wake up!
Who's talking to me?
Your sweet lord, baby boy.
Who said that?
You forgot about the murder stain, your investigation.
No, I remember the murder stain.
Why haven't you been working on it?
No, I haven't forgotten.
It's the biggest thing happening this week.
Bigger than me? You know who I am?
You're a comedian in Nevada.
It's pronounced Nevada. Nameless voice.
It doesn't matter. I need you to tell me everything that you encountered this week. The world depends on it.
Yeah, I guess the first thing we did last week was go to Coffee and Comics for the open mic. Same as every week.
Show me.
Okay.
Any tall people here? Yeah, okay, 3 people, 4 people, right on. Anyone, Austin, did you ever get asked this? How's the weather up there?
Tons of times.
Tons of times? Yeah. This actually happened a few weeks ago. I actually got asked that. Someone asked me, how's the weather up there? And by someone, I mean they were 12. Because I'm short. I never been asked this before, so I panicked. So I told them it was raining and I pissed in their face. I didn't do that. I wouldn't do that to a 12-year-old kid. I just kicked him in the dirt and told him I fucked his dad.
Another thing, my daughter told me the other day that a friend, she asked me the other day the difference between Democrats and Republicans, and I tried to give her a good explanation of both people's belief systems and stuff. And then she goes, "Well, you know what? I actually asked my friend at school what the difference was, and before she could answer, some dude walked up and he's like, Republicans are wonderful people who are going to go to heaven, and Democrats are terrible people who should be shot in front of the White House." And I was like, fuck. I was like, hey, when you go to school tomorrow, ask him what he thinks about the N-word.
So I feel like the age of consent is 18 and all. That seems like a lot, only with humans. With that just seems like such a long time, you know? If you just found a tire on the ground and it was 9 years old, that would be a rotten tire. I only wrote 3 words to that joke before I came on. I wanted to see where it went while I was up here, and yeah, some tire fucking. All right.
Then I'm just gonna make fun of all of my friends. Let's give some warm hands together for Luke Demas. He did really well for coming out. He dressed like he just got fucked by a street magician, but it's the Dubs. Yeah. Oh my God! I think that's everybody. You guys excited? You guys hear the good? Those are my friends. Yeah. The rest of you guys are just nameless and faceless. Oh wait, except for Noel's cousin. Let's give it up for him.
Yay, Davey!
Yeah! Do you get super laid by having if nobody looks directly at you, they're like, oh my God, it's Ed Sheeran.
Wow, you guys sure are bad at comedy. But that couldn't have been all you did on Tuesday. What else happened?
So the next stop, of course, would have been to go see Norm at Hughes.
Of course. Mm-hmm. What about the other murder stains in your apartment?
What do you mean, other murder stains?
Well, come, I'll show you.
Yeah, okay.
Just before she passed, though, she had surgery. She had a prolapsed rectum, and she had to go get surgery. And this was on a Friday, and I get home from work, and I call her, see how she's doing. She's still kind of loopy in anesthesia. I said, "Mom, how you doing?" She goes, "They sewed my asshole shut." And then she got kind of woozy and fell asleep. And that was fine. And then Sunday I found out she developed an infection and was slipped into a coma, and then her lungs were filling with fluid, and I knew what that meant. And that meant she was dying, and that was okay. Finished up work on Monday, and flew down Monday night to Vegas, and I sat with her on Tuesday, and I was with her when she passed. But she never said another word to me. And what that means is, the last thing my mother ever said to me was, they sewed my asshole shut.
And this place was never like stocked well, and so one night I was making burgers, and I ran out of buns, so I started putting them on white bread. And I took this one old bitch her food, and she was like, she looked rough, like she looked like Betty White probably looks right now. Like past, expired, like an old banana, like in the bottom of the fruit bowl for like a long time. Is that light? Oh shit, okay. And I bring this old bitch her food, and she's like, what the fuck is this? Like, this isn't a burger. And I'm like, oh, sorry, man, that's all we have. And she looks at me with so much sincerity and goes, I just want to fucking die already. And I looked at her and I was like, bitch, you lay in bed and do Oxy all day. What's so fucking hard of it? Like, you made it to the good part. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm the one who's gonna make you shitty burgers.
I'm going through a lot right now, you guys. I wanted to talk about Noel telling us, just say thank you for telling us about that time he made Corey come and then cry. That was awesome. Oh my god, that guy will. Oh, girls will have sex with me because I talk to them. Oh. They won't have sex with you, Corey, because you are clearly a murderer. And Norm, nobody even addressed it. Norm was telling a story about getting his mom's asshole sewn shut. And then her lungs filled up with fluid and she drowned. Yeah, hi, poke a hole in her butt, man. There were doctors there.
I was here, she was in Vegas. Sewn buttholes, what on my green earth do you even... You're familiar with this stain, of course, look at it. This is what's important, not sewing buttholes closed, Michael. You're a bright lad, but come quick, for I have more to show you. Follow the lights, follow the sounds. There's a nice murder stain, probably of a child. Could see some stains there. This place is filthy. There's a nice swipe. You can tell they were looking for help. Here's another splatter, probably from a shotgun blast to the balls. Classic murder drag marks on the ground here. You've been quiet. Wouldn't you agree? These are classic murder drag marks. Michael, acknowledge me, boy.
Yeah, those definitely look like a murder drag. Okay.
Good.
So, next stop would have been
Thank you.
this week. We did the Mental Health Awareness and Suicide Prevention Benefit Show at Shims. Shout out to Miss Nevada. Call me.
Noble cause.
What are you waiting for?
Michael,
You see what you're working with.
you're pathetic.
Quit playing.
You guys, I know you guys are like, this girl looks very gay, okay? I know what you guys are thinking. It doesn't, like, upset me when people assume that about me anymore because I get it now, you know? Like, I dress like a 16-year-old boy who works at Zoomies, who has a big discount, you know? And I play a lot of sports, and I eat a lot of pussy, so there you go. That's why I didn't want to get on your ass, okay? It would have been too aggressive. He was like, get on her ass. I'm like, you don't know what you're asking for. You don't know. You would never get on her ass again. That's why I can't do it. I can't.
Be like, dude, I'm going to the fucking, I'm like, let's go to the arcade. Let's go to the arcade. That's a cheap night. That's a cheap night. Bullshit. It's more expensive to take my wife to Red Lobster. I ended up spending $120 on fucking quarters because they won't leave me alone about it. But remember you said if I got good grades? But remember you said if I cleaned the bathroom? But if you remember that, I won't tell mom that thing that I saw the other night. Daddy? Papa? Like, all right, you little fucker. Get over here.
Like I said, I don't know what else we're talking about tonight, but I live here on 3rd Street. It's the worst neighborhood in town, you guys. I feel like I'm the Disney princess of Garbage Kingdom on the street. Anytime I start singing out on public, like 3-legged dogs come up, or like a little raccoon holding a syringe, and he's like, thanks, buddy, all right.
Michael, the thought of you ever having a shot is... You're more likely to...
I don't know what you want me to tell you. The only other thing we did last week, we had our own Dead Panda open mic.
I know.
And it was a lot of fun. But if you're suggesting that I'm somehow in danger...
You are. Listen, those murder stains are all around your apartment. You need to get it together.
Maybe it's time to kick this investigation up to the next level. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's
I don't
time.
even know where this voice is coming from. I'm crazy.
Well, show me next.
Here's our jokes.
A little bit about myself and just jump right into it. I'm actually a cancer survivor. Thank you. Well, technically I'm a 2-time cancer survivor if you count my bitch ex-girlfriend. She says Geminis are toxic. But, like this is not real. NASA sent nude pictures to space because that's how they thought we could get aliens to communicate with us. I didn't know NASA was getting ideas from guys on Tinder. And I don't know if I want Earth to be put out like that. Like, there's gonna be a group of people that think like Earth is so fucking thirsty. And I wonder how you translate you up from tentacle monster language. How do you do that, Fiona?
Yeah, and like the vast majority of kids under 4, like, they don't even know about the greatest tragedy of the 21st century, which is, of course, the tragic suicide of Linkin Park singer Chester Bennington. Yeah, when I have a kid, that's gonna be the first thing that I tell my kid about. Like, the doctor's gonna hand him to me and he's like, "Congratulations, it's your boy." I'm like, "Hey, thanks, doc. Hey, we'll call him Steve. Hey, Steve. You know Linkin Park singer Chester Bennington? Yeah! Well, he tragically took his own life. When? Yeah, I know it's sad, right? Jeez, like they had some certified Bible bangers like crawling in my skin. No! What? Hey, you don't like Linkin Park? Well, fuck you, Steve. All right, put it back, Doc. Shove it back in my wife. I think Steve is a closeted Limp Bizkit fan. And it's just one of those days. You don't really know why, but you want to justify. Maybe Steve's head off. Yeah. Alright. We like the Linkin Park stuff.
Thank you guys. But I've also noticed that dating younger women, you guys, here's the thing about them. You date a lot of women with the names of, like, dead presidents. Has anybody run into some, like, Reagans or Kennedys out there? Yeah? Are they the biggest pieces of shit on the planet for you guys, or is that just me? Next fucking Kennedy or Reagan I meet is gonna make me Lincoln myself, you know what I'm talking about? Somebody went, oh.
Hey guys, I hope you liked the video this week. Follow all of my hilarious friends. I posted all of their Instagrams along with their clips, and you can see them obviously on the ending sheet here. Looks like I got a lot of things to think about for the next week. There's a lot going on, so just don't know what else to say at this point. Thank you guys for watching. Wish I knew where that voice was coming from is all. Stay sweet.
You've known where that voice is coming from all along, you little pig. And you know what I'm gonna do to you and all of your friends by the end of this vlog.
Somebody wanted you home. Direct states come lonely too now.